Need to promote here the 1998 documentary by Kevin Brownlow, Universal Horror. I'm familiar with Kevin Brownlow for his masterpiece, the 1980 Hollywood A Celebration of the American Silent Film, the 13-episode Odyssey, describing the origins of film, certainly the Hollywood as we know it. One of the most remarkable documentaries and film series of all time. So who better to discuss the significance of the universal horror phenomenon than Kevin Brownlow? Narrated by Kenneth Branagh, featuring interviews with the likes of Ray Bradbury, Nina Falk, James Karen, Carla Lamel, Sarah Karloff, David J. Scull, Forrest Ackerman, Faye Ray, Gloria Stewart, Gavin Lambert, Curtis Harrington, Kurt Siodmak. Anyone with a fascination with the universal horror phenomenon, this is a wonderful digest into that era. They leave out The Creature from the Black Lagoon, but I understand why that is. It was a bit later. Whatever, that's fine. Oh, and check out the Horror Gang channel. I mean to plug them more than I do, but their enthusiasm, and they did the Universal Horror series over October of last year, which is worth checking out, I think. 2018 Blu-ray box set lists 30 films amongst the Universal Classic Monsters collection from 1931 to 1956. The first one of these being, of course, Dracula 1931 by Todd Browning and Karl Freund. Then you have Frankenstein by James Whale, The Mummy by Karl Freund, The Invisible Man by James Whale, The Bride of Frankenstein by James Whale, Werewolf of London by Stuart Walker. That's a terrific film. I don't normally think of that in the context of the Universal horror films, but that is a very strong picture. Dracula's Daughter by Lambert Hillier. Son of Frankenstein by Rowland V. Lee. I may need to revisit that one. I historically don't care for that film, although maybe I need to look into it again. The Invisible Man Returns, Joe May. I was never that into the first Invisible Man, to be honest. I've never seen the sequel. The Invisible Woman by A. Edward Sutherland, The Mummy's Hand, Christy Caban. The Wolfman by George Wagner. I need to watch that again, actually. The Ghost of Frankenstein by Eric C. Cantor. That one's not so good. The Mummy's Ghost by Reginald Le Borg. The Mummy's Tomb by Harold Young. Invisible Agent by Edward L. Marin. Do I even know that movie? Phantom of the Opera, Arthur Lubin. Frankenstein meets the Wolfman, Roy William Neal. Son of Dracula, Robert Siodmak. That one's a bit of an House of Frankenstein, Eric C. Kenton. The Mummy's Curse, Leslie Goodwins. The Mummy was prolific. In The Invisible Man's Revenge, Ford Beebe. I will say, I really like that quadrilogy that Hammer put out of the Mummy films. That's glorious. That's one of those pulpy, euphoric nights I can have. Just sitting down with those Hammer Mummy films. My sacrilege, my hubris here, talking about how I think I like Hammer more than Universal. Fuck, I can't believe I'm saying that in this, but what a jerk I am to even comment on that in the Universal video. House of Dracula, Eric C. Kenton, She-Wolf of London, Jean Yarbrough, Bud Abbott, Lou Costello meet Frankenstein, Charles Barton, Walter Lantz. What a highbrow. What a high moment for Universal horror, Walter Lantz. Isn't that the producer in The Godfather? I don't know. Abbott and Costello meet the Invisible Man, Charles Lamond. Creature from the Black Lagoon, Jack Arnold. A masterpiece. One of the greats of all time. The atmosphere just spills out of the screen. Abbott and Costello meet the Mummy, Charles Lamond. Revenge of the Creature, Jack Arnold. Damn, that one's not good. Hard to believe Jack Arnold committed to that. Certainly, he didn't commit to The Creature Walks Among Us by John Sherwood. Ugh. Oh well, do view this documentary if you're so inclined. In any case, have the best possible day, night you can possibly imagine.